Okay, welcome back. This time we'll be looking at the Playblast Manager. So when you click the button and you've activated your Playblast Manager, you'll be greeted with this interface, and I'll walk you through what's all about. At the top, you have the Playblast settings, and in Playblast settings, it has cameras for Playblast. So this is going to list Pixvalue cameras, to be specifically was not lists Maya's default cameras. It would list our custom cameras. You have the project name. This is where you put the project name of your project, and the file-based name. This is what the outputted Playblast video is going to be called, or it's going to have this name underscore the camera just so you can track it properly. Artist name, this is where your name goes into, or the name of the artist that's working on your shots. Location, this is where you want to save it. Resolution, this is where you determine the width and then the height of your resolution. Format, we have MOV and JPEGs. And then we have the HUD burn-in. The HUD and burn-in, this determines the color of your HUD. Right, so you can enable the custom HUD for Playblast or not. In case you don't want it, you can always turn it off. It goes off, or it goes back to what you currently have, and you can turn it back on, and it comes on. And if you close the tool, it goes off as well. When you load the tool, it starts it for you. So let's go back into the settings. Now I can determine what color I want. Say I want this color to be blue. Let's go find blue. Dark blue. And want the value color to be something that stands out. Let's try and go red. There you go. So now we can see everything properly. You can also determine your font size. If this is still large for you, you can make it small, or you can go back and make it large. Now, this option that says show full same path in HUD, we'd have to save our Maya file first to be able to see how this works. As you can see, the same file is black because we've not saved this. So let me go ahead and save this file. So now that saved the file, this is now called test scene. That's why I saved my minor file as. And when I hit the show full same path, it's going to show the full path of where this minor file is sitting. If I show that, it shows it's at my C drive, user Pixvalue desktop test sync. So this is really helpful if you're working in a large team, or you have artists or different computers, and you want to be able to track the last shots or where it was located at. This will be really helpful to let your artist use, or you can also use this as well. So we'll leave that in there. I'll come out to Playblast. Now, here's where the magic happens. We need cameras in here. So I'm going to use our camera creator tool. And I'm just going to create 3 cameras. Interval of 10, focal length without 45. Match perspective, I just turn that off. You can turn it on. We'll make this a medium mode so that we can see movements in here. So once I hit create, I'll close this. When I hit refresh camera list, now you can see all our cameras. And if you followed out our previous tutorial of talking about the camera, now the start and end frame makes a lot of sense, because this determines when the Playblast starts and where it ends. So for our first shot, I wanted to start at frame 5 and I wanted to end at frame 9. For the second shot, I wanted to start at frame 1 and end at frame 3. And then for the last one, I wanted to start at frame 6 and end at frame 10. So once you've updated this, you just come here, hit refresh camera list, and now it has all your start and end frames. You can select all. You can have a lot of cameras. You can select all, or you can select it one by one. It's your choice. So let's just say we're selecting all the cameras. And right now that we have all the cameras in our scene, we're just going to create a basic animation just so that we can see what our Playblast would look like. I'm just going to name this actor, like to name my styles. All right, now, so we have a camera that does this. We have this camera that does this. And then we have this camera that does this. But so once we bring back our Playblast Manager, you just go into your perspective. You can stay in the same camera. I prefer to stay in a perspective camera. You can also go into your show. You bought, just turn off camera in case you don't want to see the camera and be off. Same. So turn it off camera. So I'll just refresh the list again, select all, and now that everything's ready, I call this my project. What the race for on this moon called this test scene on it. That's name. I call this Pixvalue project. Call this testing Playblast Manager. And in terms of location, I want to save it. We're just going to browse and we'll save this on our desktop. All right, so we're all good to go. And with HUDs, go laptop. So it's going to go through all the cameras and it's kicked out of video. And as you can see in our video, it has all the information that we have in our viewports. It has your project's name, your artist's name, the scene file, the shots, the camera shot, the focal length, the frame number, and then the dates. So this have important information you'd use in terms of tracking the shots. So that's it, and it tells you Playblast of 3 cameras completed because you already have 3 cameras. So like always, don't forget to go about us, visit our website for more tools, and buy us some coffee. All right, cheers, bye.